everybody, thanks for tuning in for today's video. Today we're going to be bringing you a review video and install of these Fooker mountain bike flat pedals. These are the exact same thing as the Race Face Chester pedals. They are literally exact replicas made in a Chinese factory. That's how they get away with the copyright stuff. But they are literally almost the same identical pedal. Even some of the branding and the logos look almost identical. We're going to show you how to install these. We're going to show you what they're made out of and what they look like, and let's do an unboxing as well. Guys, if you like these kind of install videos or review videos, please hit that like button. Also join the channel, subscribe. We would love to have you. So when you open up the packaging, you obviously get the two pedals, but you also get a few shims and some replacement studs to actually put on the pedal itself, because these do wear down over time. You can see how pronounced those are. They actually stick up quite a bit. That's going to give you a lot of grip when you're out on the trails, and you shouldn't have any slippage with your shoes on that. But these things look really nice. These are very high density nylon pedals, and these things are just really solid. And they do make these in a couple different variations. So you can get the ones that have 3 different bearings. So it has 2 bearings right here, and then it has one on the end. Or you can get the needle bearing version, which is what this is. It's just a little bit smoother, and overall I think it's a better option. These do cost a few bucks more for the needle bearing version, but overall I think you're gonna get better performance out of it. These things just look pretty good. You can see, if you've ever looked at the Chesters made by Race Face, these look identical to them. Literally the design and everything is the same. Even down in here where the emblem is literally almost identical to the Chesters. So these come packaged pretty well. They even have a little cap right here to protect the thread so they don't rub and stuff inside the box and shipping. But overall, these things look pretty solid. You can replace these studs if you need to. You just screw them out and you can screw new ones in. Now these do come in a wide range of colors. So if you're wanting to match your colors on your bike, they did have a color that's very similar to this. And I think in the future, I actually might buy that color. I think it would probably go with this bike very well. But if you're into color matching on your bike, these pedals are an awesome way to do that. Now, when it comes to installing these pedals, you can install it using a spanner wrench, or you can actually tighten them up by using a 8mm hex Allen key right here. So this is my Polygon Siskiyou T7, and it did come with alloy pedals, which are not that bad. And I just wanted to do some upgrades on this bike. So this is gonna be the very first thing that we actually do. So we got the old pedals off, pretty much the same size. And the design is very similar too. You can see how thin these stock pedals are. They have the reflectors on there, I don't like that. But they're pretty much identical in thickness. So that is one cool thing about these flat pedals, is they come in very thin. Okay, one thing you're gonna wanna do to the threads on your pedals here is add a little bit of grease. And this is just muck off bio grease. It's an assembly grease. That way these don't seize up if you were to take these off in the future. We're gonna go ahead and get these caps removed that were protecting the threads. And the threads on these look very nice. You can tell that's really machined, like really nice. Put a good amount of grease on these, that way they don't get seized up. So we have both pedals greased up here. And one thing you want to do is locate which crank arm these are going to go on. So it says CRR. That's gonna go on the right crank arm. And this one says CRL for left crank arm. So just keep that in mind. You'll know pretty much immediately if you're gonna be putting it on the wrong one, because they do thread on going forwards towards the front of the bike. And we're just gonna use the spanner wrench to do this. You can use, like I said, a torque wrench with that 8mm hex Allen key. I just find these spanner wrenches are just a little bit easier for me. All right, got that one snug down. They don't have to be exceptionally tight. You can see how smooth that is. Those needle bearings, literally there is zero play in that pedal whatsoever. Those bearings are very tight. There's like no wiggle, no nothing in there. These things look pretty sweet too. All right, let's go over to the other side, do the exact same thing. All right, some more shots at that. You can tell, like I said, this is written upside down. I guess unless you were looking at it this way, but it kind of looks like it'd be upside down. But you can see some of the other logos there. Literally the same as the Chesters pretty much. And if you watch Berm Peak's YouTube channel, he actually does a comparison between the Chesters and these Fookers, and they are literally almost the same. Very good video if you head over to his channel. But these studs are really thick. You know, most studs that you get on these flat pedals aren't going to stick out that much. But these are really going to give you a lot of grip. Okay, we're going to do a little test ride with these pedals. So I do have these mountain bike shoes on. They offer a lot more grip with these metal studs that are in these things. But man, it almost feels like when you try to take your shoe off, that they're kind of just stuck into it almost. And these shoes have like a tacky feel on the bottom of them, and they really grip into those metal studs. These pedals work so good, they will do this from time to time if you slip. So those things are sharp, those studs are. So if you're looking for a nice mountain bike pedal that has the grip you're looking for out there on the trail, then I think these Fookers are gonna be right up your alley. And for the price, these might be the best set you can actually get off of Amazon. These things are just awesome, and I'm loving these things so far. All right guys, if you like videos like this, please stick around, subscribe to our channel, and you will get more content like this, upgrades to your bikes, things like that in the future. Thanks for watching.